So this is on your your personal channel, or is this your Vtwin channel?
It's on my personal channel because it takes 24 hours for them to set up the live on the Vtwin LIfe page that we just started. So we're going live on my channel, and boom, we are live, chilling out for the first ever podcast with the Vtwin LIfe. Because, you know, Bride the Biker is a pusher, and I said, dude, you got to just dive in head first, full steam ahead. It's either going to fly or it's going to be the Titanic. You never know.
I would just like to go on record as we're financially, between the two of us, going to break you.
You do not want to take any kind of gear advice from this man right here, dude. Don't let him fool you. He's pushing the Indy Ridge angle, but he works for Shure. He works for Shure. He works for Rode. He works for fucking Canon. Don't let him bullshit. He's got affiliate links, deals with all.
It's funny you said that, Jason. Have you noticed the Apple Watch and how handy and convenient I found it?
See, yeah, man, that man's a walking affiliate.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me adjust my hat for a second.
My custom dynamics hat. Hey, and by the way, any of you sponsors watching this, just notice that my hat's blank.
Yeah, I will not sell out, but when I do, it better be a big check.
I don't even need a big check.
I just need a check.
I mean, you know, give me 10 subscribers.
10. Hey, I'm just hoping that we get 10 people watching. Come on now.
Oh hell! Well, there's one person watching.
I think that's me though.
Oh shit!
No, actually, it wasn't you.
Well,
I don't think so.
Oh wait, we got 2 watching.
Look out! Now, I don't think that this is going to go well if all we're going to do is count the people that are watching. We should probably have something to say.
Let the shit talking begin. Oh,
so yeah.
Oh my God, Big Smitty's in the house.
Is he?
Yeah, I wouldn't talk shit about him again, Jason. Just cut it off now.
You're the one that was doing all the. Oh hell! What was it? You were talking shit at me.
Did you notice how we went from being professionals to going live and being like, "What the hell are we doing?"
I don't. Again, with the professional talk, that's all on y'all's side of the camera. Never come out of my mouth.
I just want to thank you guys for. I mean, we threw this together in like an hour ago, and
I'm still in my riding clothes.
You're still in your riding clothes. Hey, at least you're fortunate enough to actually be able to get out and do some riding right now.
Hogwash, you chose to live in a monsoon state. I chose to live in the devil's asshole so that, during the summer, we got to sweat it out. During the winter, we get to poke stick at you guys. Not an accident.
When you say winter, What does that look like? 70?
Yeah, it's winter right now. We got 70. We got a high of 72 today, man.
Oof.
I had to put on a jacket.
I woke up the other morning.
I was riding. It was way too hot to wear a jacket at the rally.
It was 34 degrees when I went to work the other morning. Shit was frozen.
What does that mean, frozen?
Yeah, it's when the ground looks like diamonds. You can slip and fall.
Ugh. Yeah, that sucks. No.
Oh, Smitty is fucking chiming in from the cheap seats. By riding clothes, he means chaps and HD official thong.
Which, for the record, means that Smitty would have had to seen it.
You told.
Just saying.
Hey, we agreed that was going to stay on OnlyFans. You wasn't going to bring that shit out into the real world, YouTube and all that other stuff. The hell?
So the question was, Smitty on the back seat or just following close behind?
He was my videographer.
Oh. Front and row to the cheap seats.
Yeah. And also, Smitty, your chick's in the mail.
I put it in Pornhub. Oh. Yeah, actually, you have been getting a lot of riding in, Jason. I swear every time I see you, you're going somewhere else and riding and living the high life.
I got 37,000 miles on my road glide, and it's a 2020. I bought it last year in August. So I'm no 100,000 miles in 100 day, but that's I think a respectable number,
Hey,
And I give my son shit all the time because my son, he's been putting down some miles too. But I'm like, dude, my 37,000 miles, those are all fun miles. You're taking your shit to work.
although you did have the, I don't know if you want to call it a fun trip because the nightmare on your big trip a few months ago.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
The heavy right hand of Jason Setzer done blows shit up and breaks it.
And then there was one. It was me. It was hot. It was 120 degrees. The weather was hot. Yeah, man, that sucked. That sucked balls. We started planning that trip in February, and I mean, everything came together like it was going to work out, and I was just like, a trip that we planned in this much detail. Here we go. 2 days. I got 2 days of riding with the guys. Then I had to fly to Vegas just to meet up with them at the party. Then I had to fly home and wait for them to fix my bike. Yeah, that sucked. How did we get to talking about this?
I think he was going Barbara Walters and trying to get you to cry.
Oh, man.
Barbara Walters. Damn. I'm just trying to getting all these,
I'm old.
Come here, buddy.
Just trying to work some of these influencers, you got to help.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Questions. Whoa, boy.
He can't hear you. Come here. Give me a hug.
There you go.
Really, Bri? Really?
I just waved. She can't hear me.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I got you on mute so she can't hear you.
Okay.
Oh, come on. It's nothing but sweet nothings from Bri. Oh, it's bedtime for the youngsters.
Wow, you would think for a second they like him.
Yeah.
You must give them candy.
iPads.
That'll do it. Nothing says I love you like a little tech. Hey, it's my favorite realtor.
She can't hear you.
For good reason.
Well, in that case, get him a bigger studio.
Oh.
Hey, Bry's got something he wants to tell you. Let me unplug my mic here. Go ahead. Say that again, Bry.
Hey, I don't know if you know any local realtors, but Jason needs a little bit more room to work with all his gear. So if you could just make that happen. I said, I don't know if you know any local realtors, but Jason needs more room for all his gear.
That is no doubt about it.
He needs a studio.
Right on, brother.
This didn't go like I thought it would. Here, y'all are cut off.
Okay.
Whoa. Just like that. Dang.
He's mean.
Yeah.
Who's mean?
Yo, it's Vicky Vroom Vroom. Yes, it is.
It is Vicky Vroom Vroom.
Oh. So what's the next ride plan for Sets or Pendants?
Man, we were talking about that earlier today. My brother is really chomping at the bit to do the four corners of the United States, and I'm like, I'm down with that, but like there's so much that I want to do and see. It's like it's like I don't know, man. I just don't know. Like I want to do coast to coast. I think that if I just left out one day and didn't come back for the rest of the year or a year or something like that, I think I could do all these trips that I want to do. But as it is, I'm like, he's like, well, we could do the four corners. And I was like, okay, cool. Because I was really wanting to do the Pacific Coast Highway and also see the Redwoods. And also I wanted to do a coast to coast. So I'm like, I can't do all that. But yeah, he's really pushing to do the four corners.
And scene. What
That's
happened?
That's just Casper, the friendly ghost, hanging out in the shop. Just gonna knock a case of pool balls off the corner of the wall. Damn. So okay, if you do the four corners, Jason, you gonna register with the Four Corner Society and do it to get in the books?
Maybe. So that's the other thing is like, because we were talking about that, and I think it's 21 hours. You got to do it, and
No,
you
it's
know,
22 days.
or yeah,
21 hours.
I can do it.
Jet me.
I can do it. But you know, the thing with that is like, you know, you miss out on so much shit whenever you're trying to, you know, that's like you can't do a 1K in a day and go sightseeing. You know, you're
Right.
the goal is to crush miles. You know what I mean? And most of all that IBA stuff is about crushing miles, and that's cool, and I like doing that. But you know, it's like if I'm going to go see the country, I want to see the country.
You know, I had a friend that did it years ago. He since his passed. He was a longtime biker. Since he did the Pacific Coast and been, you know, a good number of times, you know, they flew down the coast, you know, going through the South down through Texas, like, you know, there ain't much to see. It's just a bunch of flatlanders. But he said they really took their time on the East Coast, really enjoyed the sights, did some extra shit, and still made it. I think they did it in like 20 days. He goes, and for them, they really enjoyed all their time on the East Coast because his son lived in Florida. So they hooked up with his one son in Florida, and he goes, they really enjoyed some, you know, extra time over there. And then like through the Midwest, he goes, you know, there wasn't a lot to see in some sections. So a couple of days you pound down some miles, but he goes, a lot of people think it's not a lot of time, but you kind of have more time than you think if depending, you know, on some areas you've seen and some areas of the vast nothing.
Yeah. So 801 Rhino,
Legend.
He sent me a route to take in South Utah. Whenever we were going to go up there first, right? And then I mean, like, you know, the four of us who was going to go up there, and he was like, "Hey, if you get a chance, you know, you want to go, you know, you want to go through here and do all this." And of course, I didn't get that chance. So whenever I went back to pick up my bike, I was like, "Dude, I'm taking a long way home. I'm going to go, you know, I'm going to take his recommendation, and I'm going to go through this southern Utah ride." No cell phone service, none. Like, it wasn't like spotty. I mean, like, there wasn't any. And then that's when I realized I'm not really a biker. I'm like,
you couldn't put up your
cool.
TikToks.
What happened?
He froze. Where'd he go?
I'm here.
Me too.
He froze, but at least he froze and looked good. I mean, let's just take a moment to look how good he looks.
Guy almost wants to snap a picture of that and put it on his story.
That's me?
Sets are frozen in time. Oh, shit, he's back.
Oh, that was me?
Yeah, you froze.
Oh, peasant shit.
You know what's really weird? If I go over to the
Upgrade your
live,
internet.
it doesn't look as sharp as it does on the StreamYard. It's really weird.
Don't you dare, Bri.
We might need to get new StreamYard cameras. I'm just saying.
That's Denver. Denver and Bri.
I know, Brian.
Yeah, I don't think you've ever met Denver.
He has a
Come say
face
hi.
for radio.
Come say hi.
Yeah, I'm the guy up in the corner of the country.
Denver is actually one of the first cats that I met doing in the digital world of motorcycles. So
I'm in
that sign is
far
behind him.
corner of
We made that at the
Washington.
office.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever watched Twilight?
No.
Okay, well, I'm like
We're not
an
13
hour away from Twilight fanland, where everybody wants to go out to Forks and the Push because you got the werewolves and all that stuff.
Do you watch Twilight, Denver?
No, my wife does. She loves it.
I mean, you could tell us. It's just us here. I mean, it's not like
No, because see, we had one time when we had a tremendous amount of snow, and she decided she wanted to binge watch all of them. So I'm going all over town trying to find the movies and all this shit so she could go binge watch all of her Twilight back before the time of streaming. Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm more of a True Blood girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
Awesome. Nice to meet you.
You too.
what up, Salty?
Oh, Salty's here? Oh, Jesus.
Moto
I
9?
bet Denver's Team Jacob. What does that even mean?
Smitty's watched it. I know. Smitty's a fan.
Sadly, I know
This
what
is
it
funny.
means, but still. Just
No,
playing
what
along.
it means. Are you talking about Twilight?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. It's
Really?
like to me, like a lot of millennials that never got sun. I was confused.
Motive
about the
Noggin,
plot
what's
line.
up? Oh, fucking Smitty.
So yeah,
That clown.
you learned about the company that you keep. I didn't know you guys were in Twilight.
My wife has the whole series on Apple 4K TV.
Your wife does. Your wife
She does, yes.
Yeah.
I was more of a Gone with
Smitty,
the
I have a
Wind girl,
teenage
but
daughter.
you know,
Yeah, I did too.
What?
I do enjoy a good musical.
Why is it there on iPad?
That's for organization.
See, he's not a professional. See that? Like he just goes off and does
Hey,
something.
my studio is being built, Bry. Can it?
Well,
What'd you
make
say,
sure
Canon?
make
You got
sure
a
you get
sponsorship?
make sure you get some acoustic panels, and we really need to get you a live mixer board. Oh wait, you have
I
a
got
mixer
one.
board in the box.
Yeah, but you need to get a big table with multiple camera angles for your guests, so you can
Yeah,
switch back and
absolutely.
forth. That sets our pendant sign in neon.
Neon.
Yeah,
My cheap little banner back here isn't good enough for you. You got to have it in neon.
I'm just saying.
Well, I
you-
mean,
you
Rogan's
elevate
got
to the-
neon.
to a higher level. You've already gone down the rabbit hole. Why stop now?
This for coming from a guy who 2 hours ago didn't know how to live stream. Just keep that in context. How cocky he's gotten so quick.
It's such a short amount of time.
Yes.
I'm saying. A minute ago it was,
Jeez.
oh, all I got's a laptop, camera, and microphone. Now it's like, peasant, get some real shit.
Hey, for the record, he's got 2 soft boxes. That's
right.
yeah.
It's quality lighting. Yeah.
But they only have 2 settings on and off, so don't.
Hey,
Hey, Smitty, you do not have to call Kate. I got a new mic. This is good.
Ooh.
Don't worry,
Does
Smitty,
Kate
me and
know
Jason
about
do.
your new mic?
She does. I left
Oh.
your voicemails with it. Hey, baby. Here, hold on. Here, let me see if I can throw it down. Hold on, let's see if it doesn't work.
don't fuck it up like earlier where it goes into slow motion.
Hello there, ladies, and how are you?
Calling Candy to the stage. Candy to the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know him, you love him. It's the angriest man in Texas, Big Smitty, coming to the stage. Get your dollar
your
bills
dollars,
ready,
ladies.
ladies.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
this is a
oh
train wreck.
if only he could join in, because this shit would be comical as fuck.
I
He
don't
can
know.
join in. Give him the link.
I'm only drinking
work.
water. That's all I got.
What the heck? It's all you got. You knew 2 hours ago you'd be doing this.
An hour ago, he became a YouTuber. 2 hours ago, I was trying to teach him how to be a YouTuber.
I was riding my bike 2 hours ago.
Does anyone feel awkward? I just want to point this out. This may have been, honest to God, the only live stream I've ever been in that Junior's not on. There's no Junior in the chat. It feels weird.
Junior's in the chat.
No, he's not. That's what I'm
Oh.
saying. It feels awkward. I got a mic stand, Smitty. I don't need Kate anymore. I mean, I still need her, but I don't need her.
Ooh.
Yeah, poor Junior stuck working.
Strong
Yeah.
words.
Peasants.
Yeah, those peasants working weekends. God damn, poor guys.
Smitty apparently just got off. Well, that's an awkward segue, Smitty.
It's just as awkward hearing you say that.
I should have switched it to the deeper voice. It would have sounded better.
Smitty just got.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Now
man.
you got a point. Now I need a neon sign for the back so I can be like Rogan. So tell me, man, like aliens, they're crazy. I could watch him all day long. I don't care what he talks about. I'll watch
You
him.
mean
No
you never
kidding,
met
man.
Ziggy and Tyler? Oh,
Who?
Ziggy and Tyler?
Who are that?
They're-
That sound like alien names.
They are, dude. You got to watch the episode with Post Malone. It's about 12 minutes in where he lives in
Dude,
Utah.
I tried
talking
watching that. I tried watching that episode. I'm like, you guys are on another level. I mean, I
Oh, yeah,
was
so,
even
you
looking
know-
for it my son. I'm like, does this shit make sense to you? I mean, I can follow Joe pretty good. I can follow the rabbit hole. But yeah, it was a little tough to watch.
I was just rewatching the one with Alex Jones, and Alex is like screaming.
Which
and
one? Is that the one where Eddie Bravo got off? He got pissed off at Eddie Bravo.
I might have been. It was the one when I think it was the second time he came back,
Oh,
You know,
is
it's
that the
just
one
like
where they
that.
hugged it out at the beginning?
I don't remember that part, but I could watch it. And then I was watching the one with Snoop. The one with Snoop's great.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
That one was pretty good, but yeah.
What the hell
when he
kind
had
of
Post
podcast
Malone,
is
he's
this?
talking about doing a trip, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I was out there playing beer pong with Ziggy and Tyler, his alien buddies." It's like, holy shit!
Oh man, Joe Rogan for president. I'm saying I'd vote for the dude.
Right?
Oh
I
man,
would. I would totally vote for him, and I would give him all the terms that he wanted.
His press conferences would be great. I'd look forward to
Listen
those.
up, you stupid bitches.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. You voted for an
Jamie, put it
idiot.
on the big screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie,
Bring this
can you
up,
get
Jamie.
this? Can you get this on the big screen, man?
Yeah,
Did you ever see the episode where he's talking about how as a celebrity he has FU money, and if you have FU money you have to
yes.
use FU money? I thought it was great.
Well, and he says too, right? He goes, "You have, when you have that kind of money, you just kind of just, you can do things that other people got to put food on the table, right?"
Yeah.
He's just like, "What am I going to do with all this money? Or what am I going to do with all this time?" Yeah, I'm a big Joe fan. Although,
oh me too.
I will say, so fun fact, I got into Joe Rogan via Alex Jones, right? So I don't even know
Wow.
how, right? Yeah. So I don't even know how I got into Alex Jones, but I was watching Alex Jones, and then, we won't talk about the papers, but he started talking about Joe Rogan. I didn't even realize who Joe Rogan was. I didn't know he was the Fear Factor guy. I didn't know that he
Hey guys,
was.
hey Jason, you ready for this shit? Oh fuck!
Hey, look at that
Everybody's
sexy
talking-
son bitch.
Everybody's talking shit, and here we go.
Now it's no fun because we can't talk shit about you.
Hey,
Well, you can talk shit all you want to, but I'm here for rebuttal now, Tiger.
Oh, look at that. He's got his smart man glasses
He's
on.
got his reading glasses.
Where's the
on.
sweater?
Now,
Where's the sweater for over your shoulder there?
it's under the shirt, dude.
Ooh. Woo!
What are you getting?
Damn.
Fucking Smitty live and
Hey,
direct from the bedroom?
Yeah,
Yeah.
direct from the Love Shack.
Is that
Ooh.
leopard print on the back headboard there behind you?
No, it's
No, but why is all
it's a
Why
blue
the-
and white print, and it's there for ambiance.
Hmm.
Blue and
Should have
white,
took the pink
colorblind?
handcuffs down first, but that's just me.
Actually, they're
like,
they're
shit, I
ankle-
thought I did.
they're
Oh,
ankle
dude,
cuffs.
what?
They're not handcuffs; they're ankle cuffs. You got to weigh
Oh.
backwards, man.
Okay.
Leather
I thought
straps.
you used the leather
so let me
straps for the,
see.
the ankles.
So let me see if I got this straight. The three of you assholes just sat around and said, "Hey, let's not announce anything and just do a live stream now."
Yeah.
No,
that's
let's
how
get
that
the
went down.
timeline right. At like 3 hours ago, some knucklehead called me and said they want to learn how to do live streams. Then an hour later, they made a YouTube channel, and then here we are.
Time
hold
out.
on.
Okay, so I'm going to
Hold on.
blame Denver, and Denver on all three of those.
I think it went a little something like some knucklehead called and said, "Hey, I want to learn how to do live streams," and the other knucklehead says, "Well, let's just do one.
Hold my beer.
I got this microphone that I've just got to try out."
I've
So,
got this microphone.
Oh, yeah.
And I,
Paul
Well,
Such
I
Appendix,
think
he's
that-
always down.
Yeah,
Says
You guys
Appendix
know,
needs to buy a new mic.
yeah. Bry is an enabler. Y'all should know that by now. So
Yes.
And he is a gear pusher. He pushes gear,
Yeah.
lots of gear. I get at least 3 messages in my inbox a day
Sadly, he's not lying.
about different gear, and I'm like, "Bri, I don't have a red camera." It's like, this is
That's
exactly
what
why
I
you
was
need
going
one.
to say, too. Yeah.
yeah.
This is exactly why you need one.
If
you
you're
get
not
this
filming in 8K,
400
you're not serious.
I love it when when Bry talks about things and goes, "Hey, Smitty, do you filming this?" And I go, "I don't even know what that is." I was like, "Hey, have you ever tried this? I don't even know how to get to that." Well, you have it on your iPad. Oh, I do.
Oh,
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm like, it's you. Jason and Bry are like way up here when it comes to all the technological shit, and I'm down here going, "Well, I got a GoPro and I got a microphone and I rode today." Huh?
yeah. Well, and I got a Senna compliments of
I didn't bring that up. You brought that up, man.
Com-
I didn't talk
compliments
about
of-
that because you get upset.
Salty and Sprinkles. Salty, hey babe, can you go?
Salty's buying him. Oh, Bucky's.
Yeah, Salty's like, just get a Senna. It's so easy. It's Smitty's like, yeah, dude, I'm just gonna get a Senna,
And it worked out for me. I mean, no.
and I'm happy for
So
you.
far,
If you
so
can't
good.
tell, I'm very happy for
Yeah.
you that you went this route.
But I still use the GoPro. Now I have the whole Senna facing forward and the GoPro facing me because, I mean, everybody knows this is the moneymaker right here. So, I mean, shit, you know?
Real fucking Big Smitty, a.k.a. Dusty Rhodes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen here,
Well,
listen here.
basically, that's how it happened, you know? Got discombobulated.
Oh, shit. Oh, God.
Oh,
So,
Remind
y'all
me
just
again,
decided-
what was the story that you told on his podcast that you would tell somebody at work that something was discombobulated?
I had my buddy Gilbert.
That's who it was.
Gilbert Gutierrez, great guy, man, was my chief operator. And he would go, Smitty, do it. No, man, Smitty, do it. I'd be like, it's crazy. It's discombobulated. And he would just start dying laughing like, and this was every night for like 5 years. I'm like, dude, you don't get tired of hearing that shit? He's like, no, it just makes me laugh every time. So I do it for him, you know. I like making
That's
people smile.
funny.
So.
you do a very good job. Very good
Oh,
job making me
absolutely.
smile.
Yeah, if it weren't for humor and making people laugh on my my channel, I'd have like 205 subs. So, you know.
It's still like 150 more than me. Don't worry, man.
You know, hey, yeah, okay. You started a YouTube channel tonight, and you're doing a live stream tonight. You're way ahead of the curve, okay?
Yeah, but the one I started, we're not even streaming on because I can't live stream for 24 hours.
This is
But
This
don't
is what
worry, you
happens
can
with-
download it and then put it up there and make it look like it was there the whole time.
Yeah.
this is what happens when Brad gets involved in shit. He's a pusher.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's
Yeah.
a pusher.
No,
Enjoy
is
that
not
little
true.
setup you got there now. You keep talking to Brian, he's gonna talk you into the blurry background with the proper lighting and
Jason,
the Shure microphone,
Jason.
I
It's called
do
bokeh.
have a blurry background.
proper focal length.
I do have a blurry background. It's what covers the window so no lights come in when I sleep on graveyard shift.
No, see, I think I'll just stick with the Rode microphone. You know, it's good too. It's good.
Well,
Don't
right now
let
I'm doing
him
this
talk
shit
you
on
into nothing, Denver.
Yeah, I'm doing this shit on my phone
Rode,
right now, so I
the
can come
audio
on for a few
quality
minutes
you've
to
always
fucking,
wanted.
and then go to bed because I got to be up at 2:30 the fucking morning to go to work.
2:30
You
in
know,
the morning,
I've
man. I
done so
don't
much
even
stuff
get
on my
up
phone. I got the Rode microphone for my phone that plugs in. I got the wind sucks and get the great
Oh,
audio
shit,
on the
here we go.
iPhone. Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Hey, Brian, just write up a Christmas list for my wife to buy. Okay? Would you?
Yeah, have Mrs. Smitty call.
$4,000 later. What?
You can be like my boss in meetings. We need to get that. We need to get the new guy a microphone. Okay, how much is that? $400. $400 for what? A microphone? What?
Yeah.
I mean, we can't be
Sounds right.
peasants.
Oh, I know. I was like, I love it when I've got to work in the morning and I can just hear Jason going, "Oh, that's peasant shit. I don't have to get up on Sundays." Yeah, I know, fucker. I know. He's like, I own my own business. I make my schedule. Yeah, I know.
No, that's not
I'm
entirely
still
true.
I'm still working for the man. So,
Me too. I just got a lot more of them.
well, yeah, you work for people called customers.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I didn't know that when I went out on my own. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna work half days. I just didn't know which half of the day I was gonna work.
Which 12?
Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing
know.
better than him sending a message at 2:00. I'm getting up to go to work at like 2:30 in the morning, and the chat me and him are in will pop up and be like, "Man, you know what? I've been working for 19 hours straight. I'm almost done." I'm like, "I'm getting up to go to work, dude. You're up." I'm like,
I've been
"You're
up.
crazy."
I've been up.
I've been up. What you talking? He's like, "What you talking about? I've been up." Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry.
He's
I had
up.
to get 4 hours of sleep so I go to work.
He's up looking at his analytics. Don't let him lie to you.
Oh,
Hey,
that
what you
doesn't
think
take very
all the-
long, Brian.
Yeah,
There's
but
not
what
much
about
to look
the
at.
old, the fucking group chat with Salty and Jason and I and you when you went to bed, boy. You had a lot of messages to catch up on.
I wake up and I'm like, 37 messages. What the fuck is this? And it's just,
Ajax, what the hell's going on?
I'm like,
Hey,
I
Jack.
was like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's like, my God, these guys are sexual deviants. I was like, what's going on here?
What kind of debauchery did I miss out on?
And I was like, damn. I said, I had nipple rings for this whole thing. Damn, I missed all this.
Oh, from
Oh,
the
man, that
Ajax to the thumbnail, literally.
Oh man.
And then,
That was
like I said,
funny
I was
shit.
sitting there. I think it was like 2-something. Like 2:45. I get up and I look and I just reply, cool. Okay. I missed all the good shit. I'm not gonna start replying now.
Oh fuck, that was some comical shit.
Yeah, yeah.
That was pretty funny. Yeah.
I think my wife is even looking at me funny. I'm over there just laughing on the couch. Eyes
Oh,
are
what I
watering.
tell
Is
you-
something funny? Oh yeah, it is.
You said something about you're like, oh, my wife's looking at me funny. I said, well, tell her this. That'll really get her looking at you funny. That's what I say, man. I mean, I was drunk, man. I was overserved.
I don't know
Good, I
anything
wasn't the
about
only
drunk
one.
texting. No.
Oh no.
No,
Well, let
that's
me tell
never
you something.
happened.
There's only one guy you want to get really good and drunk on a live stream,
And he's at
and
work.
then his mic drops. You got to tell him to bring his wife in because he's incoherent. And then the best part is not only that. Did he tell you what happened to him after that?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, he winds up in the hospital because he drank on a live stream with me and Junior and Monkey.
He ended up in the
That's the
hospital?
story. He wound up in the fucking hospital. I'm telling you, don't drink with me. If you don't want, people at work are like, "Oh, were you fucking around?" I said, "No, my buddy drank with me and went to the fucking hospital."
And he's in Hawaii.
I'm like, you were on a
Oregon,
live
Oregon.
stream. It wasn't like I was there to force you to do it.
Oh, shit.
My God,
In
he
all
did.
fairness, it was a week later. It could have been coincidence.
Eh. I got
The
you to
story's
go to
way
the
better,
hospital.
though.
Hey, I got you to go to the hospital and Junior to pass out on live stream. I think I did what I needed to do.
God damn, I love you,
The
Smitty.
best part about that is we're texting Junior, like, thinking something happened. He's got technical issues. The next day, you go, dude, I passed out.
Yeah.
Hey, man, dude, you got no picture. It's weird. It's like you're not even there.
Oh
You
shit.
okay? Your internet freeze?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh, that's bad. That's
You,
funny.
you know
shit.
what? You know what the best part about that live stream is? I got messages from people like, I've listened to this 5 times and it gets funnier every time.
No,
Well,
you want to know
okay.
the best thing about Junior? Hold on, Smitty. Here you go. Him talking. Did you listen to the episode of him on the podcast?
Yeah, it was pretty damn funny.
Yeah, well, he's talking. Hey, you want to go to Sturgis? I think I'm going to trailer mine up there. I'm like, fucking podcast over. We're done. Motherfucker, you asked me to go to Sturgis and you say you're going to trailer yours? What the fuck?
Well, don't get him, dude. Okay, so I love
Where does Harley
When he
Fanboy live?
passed
He's
out-
from Oregon,
what-
isn't he?
What
Yes.
made that whole thing funny is that I was so drunk at the end of Bry's live stream that when Monkey sends me the link for his, I don't know how it happened, but I've got one of those big serape looking Mexican worker hats. And the first thing I fucking do is get on Monkey's live stream going, "Did you want me in this live stream? Did you call me?" Okay. I found out about that the next day because I didn't remember it.
Oh, that's
The
awesome.
next day,
I believe it.
I'm watching Monkey's live stream going, "Damn, dude. What, how did that happen?" Yeah. So,
That
man,
is fucking awesome, Smitty.
Oh,
That's
I'm a
next
bad-
level shit.
I'm a bad influence.
You're a professional.
Apparently. Yes. Professional. I'm a professional bad influence. So
I'd say you're the
helping
proper.
helping other YouTubers ruin their liver and kidneys for the last year and a half.
That's gonna, you're never gonna be able to replicate that one. That was just
No.
between that and Junior hitting on Mrs. Monkey. That was great.
Oh my God,
What?
him going, hey. He was all he's fucked up staring at the screen going, "Hey, Mrs. Monkey, hey." I was like, oh shit, dude.
And here comes the inner predator.
Oh man. Fucking crazy. All right. So I love you guys, but I gotta be up early in the morning, so I just wanted to get on. Hey, good luck with this, Denver. Apparently you're a live streamer now. That's good.
Hey, you know,
It's
much
probably
like you,
working
buddy,
your
you know.
benefit to schedule one of these out, though.
He's coming
Well,
to
he did
TikTok
schedule
next
one out,
week.
I think with us. I think
Come in
he
there. Hey,
scheduled
dude,
one
I'm
with
already
us.
there. Over 4,000 subscribers there. Come on now.
Whatever. All right. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you all later, man.
Yeah, later, Smitty.
Peace.
Bye, Princess.
Yeah, somebody's got to get that beauty sleep.
Yeah.
How's that working out for him?
You did hear him say he's got to get up at 2, right? He wasn't talking about next week. Love you, Smitty.
That'll be me Monday morning. I'll sleep in. I'll enjoy it tomorrow until like 8 o'clock. Maybe later. Getting more tubs?
No.
So what's the plan? So you're going to be doing these and then turning them into podcasts, or what's the big picture?
The big picture.
Me and Jason are big picture people. We really need the big picture here because we don't know how to financially break you unless we have the big picture.
We got to know what your goals are so we know where to really focus in on your desires.
Yes.
Oh, right.
And then we can ride that wave of financial abyss.
I mean, let's
right
just start.
in the ground with you.
Let's just start right here. You don't even have over-the-ear earphones. I mean, do you really want to be a podcaster or not?
Hey, you can't see the plug-in audio mic that comes out on a boomstick out of the computer. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay. So, game plan. In the beginning, I started the podcast doing it every Wednesday. And then I went so hot and heavy that I had a major backlog weeks ahead. So I went Wednesday, every other Saturday. That was going good. You know, had to take time off in the summer, you know, following the boys' final year of baseball and all the family stuff this summer. And so diving into this, I'm thinking getting the podcast going back. I'm going to keep it going every Wednesday. And I think what I'm going to do is live streams every other Wednesday. So you'll get the Vtwin LIfe on all your streaming networks every Wednesday at noon. And then we're going to do live streams every other week.
I like it.
For now. And we'll see where that goes. Who knows? Maybe do live streams once a week. I don't know. We'll see how it takes off and how people enjoy it. And we'll just see what happens. But this, I got to say, I mean, I've had this as a goal for a while. I wanted to bring the podcast to YouTube just because.
Just the comments alone. I'm like, I listen to your podcast and I'm like, I got to say something. And then I got to remember where it is. And then I got to, that's something like Spotify. Y'all got to fix that. Come on, man. Y'all got to make comments available.
But see, that's the other thing is now I've got approved through Spotify. You're going to start seeing video podcasts are going to start coming out on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hook up with some guys where you'll have the option to listen to audio or you can watch a video of it. I'm going to try to start doing some of those in the near future, but I've wanted to expand to YouTube for a while, and hell, we decided to open that door tonight and jump down that rabbit hole.
Yes. You're not going to delete this, are you?
No, I'm too many beers deep to delete it. I mean, what have we been going? 38 minutes, buddy? Come on now.
Now, have you ordered an M50 yet? Because we really need to get you a serious camera.
Hey, seriously though.
No, I thought that's
if you're going to go M50, you got to get the Sigma lens.
Okay,
you know, I now see. I won't lie with that. That's a true point because when I got rid of my M50, I still miss my M50. M50 was a great little camera, but I didn't like the lens mount. But then I didn't realize that those 3 Sigma lenses, it's like prime heaven. You can do a lot with that.
Hey, we can do that with the Bride the Biker Setzer Pendant sponsorship. Just put it in the mail, boys. I'll send you the address.
What do you think this is right now, bud? This is our part of the sponsorship.
Yeah.
We're here.
I only had an hour to clear this with all my sponsors. I was like, look, I don't mean to bug you on a Saturday, but they want me on this podcast. And I'm like, well, which hat are you wearing? Have you thought this out? I was like, Denver's all right. 4 beers in, it's fine.
And also,
a few before that.
The Motorola headphones with the custom dynamics hat. I don't know if we're going to allow that tonight. They had to call corporate. It was a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, it really, people don't realize how hard I don't work. You know what I mean? It's really, I've got to. Is now an appropriate time to plug? I have a major video dropping Monday.
Oh, hey, do it, buddy.
Is it a sponsorship video?
You're damn right it is. It was weird. I was. We were in a dealership looking at road glides. And dealership I've only been in once before. Really
You should
great
pull the trigger.
dealership. And talking to the
should.
guy. And we were talking about the difference between the
You're the
special
only one here without the road glide.
and the
Yeah.
limited. I'm getting to it.
Hold on.
Oh, he's
Let's
the
stop what you were
still with
saying.
Batwing.
We got to make sure that you understand. You're the odd man out here, Brian. You're the only one without a road glide. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
borderline
true.
peasant shit.
Well,
I mean, you know, but I said borderline. I did say borderline.
yeah, but how many pairs of gloves do you have? Oh, hey, never mind. You're the wrong person to ask.
Hey,
He's
I
like,
think
well,
I'm at
I've got
about-
18 gloves.
I'm like 10 pairs.
So carry on. Continue with your story. Come back, Brian. Come back. I was just
Just
kidding.
wanted to show off my boot.
Oh fuck! Come on, Batwing, tell the story.
Oh,
So we're in the dealership, we're
Ride the
talking,
Batwing.
and we're discussing the difference between the limited versus the special, because in my heart, I want a special, but I don't want a special because I love my limited and I'm spoiled. And the guy's like, well, if you get the special, you get the special. He's like, you know, you do realize you're going to have to spend 1,500 hours on a tour pack. I'm like, no, I won't. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'll get one for free. How are you going to do that? I'm like, just let it go. All I need is bars put on this bike. We'll comp the rest of it out. Buying stuff like I'm a peasant.
Oh,
It reminds me how relaxed and special my feet feel.
oh, you know,
Some of us won't bow
you
down.
don't even ride anymore, Brian. You got
Well-
you got all this gear, and you got all these sponsors, and you got all this shit. You're like NASCAR. You're like a NASCAR racer without the damn stickers.
You know, Jason, I got to tell you about this story. So, you know, there I was riding my bike, and you know, I just wanted to really start thinking about, you know, how did I want to ride that day?
Oh shit, that was epic! Holy shit!
And you know, I was saying to myself, you know, I was feeling really good because my feet were supported by the Indy Ridge Crow 3, now available in stores. And then I said to myself, you know, I've got these Indy Ridge gloves and my hand feels so good. Where should I ride? And then I don't know, you know.
Damn! Oh shit!
There's the Rogan clip for you.
That was good.
That's right. Click in the comments below. Make sure you use my discount code.
Oh,
Breathe the Biker.
check out Bride the Biker for
Breathe the
everything.
Biker, 25% off.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh,
Oh,
oh. You know this is going to Indy Ridge Monday morning. Gonna get an email being like, you're banned. You're never working for us again.
Monday
worry.
morning, shit. We're trying to get him on the live stream now.
hey, do you have any contact info, Brian?
No.
I can't get him to call me back, man.
Oh, shit.
I
This
forgot
is
you heard
fucking
that story.
Oh. Seriously though,
Oh.
I don't know. You
do
know
they
that
have
word,
double
Jason.
XL?
Do I have what?
Not important. Not important.
Okay.
What'd you say, Denver?
I don't remember.
Harley Fat Boy's in the house.
No, he's not.
Yes.
Oh, yes, he is.
Hey, I'm glad you showed up, man. I was saving this for you. Oh, look at that, fam. And also, we need somebody to pass out. Do you think that you could? Do you think you could jump on here? Because we're gonna draw straws. But
Oh shit! Oh, that's awesome.
Wait, hold on. If you get him in, Junior has to check in, and then I want to do the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, the most sexiest Hawaiian you've ever met.
the sexiest Hawaiian in Oregon. Coming to the bottom
Is
right.
that
corner
even a
of the screen.
contest? There's like 3 people in Oregon.
Mahalo, my friends.
Oh man.
fuck.
Hey, for real though, Harley Fatboy Jr., you have got to be the most sincere cat there is in this whole community.
Hell yes. 100%.
Cheers. I mean,
That's about it.
every time, dude, you make me want to cry whenever I watch your videos. You're just like, this guy is so great. He's, and I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Dude, my hat's off to you. My hat and cheers.
The best thing I will say about Harley, about Junior, is when you get a call from him, it's always, but you're okay, right? You're good? I mean, how much more genuine of a person can you get than that?
Solid dude.
Solid dude.
The
Absolutely.
internet would be. I screwed all that up. Never mind. I'll circle back around.
Circle back.
Hold on.
Junior makes up for all my trolls.
Avenue. We're going to come back up Fort. We're going to come back to Main Street in about 5 minutes.
Oh,
Oh, shit. This is entertaining as all hell.
Yeah. So,
For the fact that you guys got this great camera quality and I'm over here hanging out with this shit I got.
well, Canon is definitely delivering the most professional image on the market.
Black
Look,
Friday
all
deals are coming to your inbox.
Yes.
All you have to do is use my affiliate code below.
Link below, guys. Send me coffee money. I will. What we're going to do is Jason and I are going to work on an Amazon wish list for you, and then you can set that up, and then you can just, I mean, what's really $5-6 in an investment? You have a popular podcast.
It's not like you're not going to be able to use the equipment if you decide to do something different.
Yeah.
I am still drawing blueprints, and I've got more camera gear than most photographers that shoot professionally.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with
Where's
that. It's an awesome hobby. It's awesome.
Right. So where's the Sensor Pendants podcast?
Hey, first of all, it was not Sensor Pendants podcast. It was going to be, or it is actually, what is it? Only local talent, and that's coming. Suckers, that's coming.
Local
I'm
talent
waiting on the
OnlyFans.
studio right now.
Local talent?
Local
Yes.
talent / OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Local talent, guys. Local talent.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Corner of
Okay.
Front and Main.
Hey, he's drinking a Miller Lite, just like Fat Boy. Or is he a Budweiser guy? I don't remember.
I think Big Smitty. No, Fat
Harley
Boy is
did
an
not
Anheuser-Busch.
pass out
He's
on
all
He's
about
an
Bud Light.
Anheuser-Busch guy.
Yeah.
I was on his MGD guy. The champagne.
Yeah.
No, that's the champagne beers. Is the High Life.
Yeah. Fat Boy's all about that Bud Light.
Wow, he says.
That's right. He's
Hey,
all
man.
about Bud Light and trailering that Harley around.
Yeah,
Oh, zing, zang.
Oh,
Shit.
he's got to keep the resale.
Hey, man, this is the nicest cat on the internet.
He's got to keep the resale value up, man. Showering that bad boy.
hey, we're just making sure he's still tuning in. Hey, check it out. He's live in the comments. Oh,
Are you at work, Harley, Fat Boy?
Yeah, he is.
He's at work.
That's what he claims, at least.
So when your luggage doesn't show up, it's because he was on a live stream.
I'm on break.
Or you pissed him off. Don't fly United. Denver, what a dick. I'm gonna have to trailer.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to keep them in line, Bill, but they're savages, like you said earlier, man. Savages.
hey, you know what? Don't hold it back, buddy. Just let it go, man.
Let the hate flow.
So
So
let's
what about
see.
you guys? Y'all got any rides coming up?
It's almost December, so it's going to be pretty close to staying local. We tend to. Hit
I
the
rode
30.
to
That
work
wasn't a
the other
low-key
day.
dab, by the way. I was serious, like,
Yeah,
Are you got anything planned for next season?
I'm riding.
next season.
I'm
Yeah.
riding Friday, baby. Can't wait. Got the day off.
What's up, sweetie? You're riding on Friday?
Yeah, it's coming
We-
Friday with a day off. Get some mileage in.
What? Careful, sweetie.
Freaking
Where,
amateurs.
All right. Where was I? Where are you riding to?
I don't know, but I
Smitty's trying
will.
to beat up on my son in the comments. Easy now, buddy. I'm watching.
I don't know. I'm meeting up with a fellow YouTuber, and we will be moto vlogging, perhaps.
Ooh,
Perhaps trying out some new equipment I have. I don't know.
I got to know for real, Bri. How many boxes of unopened shit do you have in your possession? I don't mean your vicinity.
I mean, this
possession.
technically is opened. I just haven't used it yet. I don't know. I mean, my vicinity and my trailer. What are we talking? I mean, you make it sound like the normal person doesn't have 4 seats. I don't understand what the issue is here.
My brother could probably see eye to eye with you on the seat thing, but
I had the stock seat, then I got the hammock seat, then I got the Mustang seat, then I got the Van Black, that low slung kind of gangsta seat when I run in Bagger Bro. You know?
What about the
But I-
wild ass?
The Wild Ass is Katie's. She uses that.
They're nice, I will admit.
I will say, Wild Ass, if you want comfort and not Swamp Ass, you should go to the real Craig Wild Ass. Ah, damn it, I blew it. I knew it too, and I screwed it up. Oh, there goes my sponsorship. Sorry, Craig. Love you.
It's the real wild ass. Come on now.
No, that Katie uses that, and she really likes it a lot. It's helped a lot with her back issues.
how
Dude, I'm impressed
how many
with it, too.
miles? What's the farthest she's went on that seat? On like it's a cushion, right? Or
Yeah, it's a cushion goes on
Butt
top of
pad.
your seat.
She hasn't ridden, in all fairness, she hasn't ridden much this year at all. She's had a lot of medical health issues. Last year on the hammock's the one that she's done the most distance on, but the hammock seat we didn't like because of the suspension. I found it to wear me out more, so that's why we moved to the Mustang.
so interestingly, so like they sell you on the whole, oh, your butt's in a hammock, it'll never hit the pan, blah blah blah. But they don't say shit about the passenger. The passengers, they're on peasant shit. They're just like, whatever. You get what you get.
Well, I
But
think
so-
I thought hers is still in a hammock too, but she was complaining that when we hit any sort of train tracks or potholes, because that's the national sport here in New Jersey, it felt like it was going to launch her because the suspension was catching, and then the hammock was kind of like bouncing her out of the seat. She didn't like it. It was really good when we had the hammock with air suspension, with the stock 14 suspension. It was great, but then once we moved to Legends, it was almost too much, if that makes sense, because the shocks were absorbing it so fast, the seat, and then the seat was kind of making you felt like you were in a canoe. I didn't personally like the hammock seat. It was like I said, it was great when you didn't have suspension, but once you did, I found it to be too much. But everybody's different.
Especially you. You're very different.
That's fair. But let me
Well,
talk
I have
about my Mustang Super Deluxe touring seat, which I purchased, I might add.
With the discount code in the link below.
Breathe a Biker, 15% off. Oh,
Oh.
yeah. No, so seriously, that I really like that seat. The only problem is I got the so I got the extended reach. Is that what they call it when it's further back? Is that reach or is that the opposite? When the seat sits further back, I think that's extended reach, right? Is what they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, extended reach. The problem I had was everybody's like, oh, I'm 6'2", and I got the extended reach. Well, my problem is I only have a 32-inch inseam, so it sits me back pretty far because, I'm a peasant, midget. So I had to roll the bars back, which is the only thing I don't like, is I had to roll my 12-inch bars back.
Did Denver get froze up?
I just thought he was listening very engagingly.
Like he's not very engaging.
Harley Fat Boy Jr., I just want to say thank you for the
Right
mic
here,
advice. I think he blacked out for a second.
It looked like he was like,
Well, no, it's like you guys froze on. What the fuck's going on?
Because you got peasant Wi-Fi.
oh,
Cables. Cables are your friend, my friend.
yes.
Hey, I pay for that ultra high speed. It just doesn't get ultra high speed in the shop. In the house, yeah. I
Get
got
one of
that
those.
extender to
All you
give
got to do is run a trench, run a Cat 5, Cat 6.
You don't even need a trench. You just put that shit in the
Yeah.
conduit.
We're just trying to help you with your quality here. We're all friends
Okay.
here. We're just trying to
Right.
help.
It starts
So
with
I need the
Wi-Fi. You gotta
Canon.
get it to the shop.
I got to
and
get
then
the
you go with
super
Canon.
lens. We got to get the Ethernet
Super
cable
lens.
coming. What else? What else?
Well, in all fairness, you could start with one lens. 35 millimeter on. Well, do you think he's ready for full frame, or should we start him with an M50?
No,
I feel
no,
like
no. He's not ready for full frame because I don't have a full frame. Jesus. Come on, man.
Oh,
We were
shit.
friends.
That's funny shit.
So
the
what's
biggest
longest
problem. What's that? The longest ride? What?
ride either one of y'all have been on? Let me
The
rephrase.
longest-
What's
the-
the longest ride each of y'all have been on? That way, dual participation here.
Okay.
Overall, or what's the longest ride?
Yeah, overall, when you left your house on your motorcycle and then came back, the longest between those two events.
Well, my dealership's 8 miles away, so that's 16. He's so
Oh.
sorry.
How far
Go
is
for it,
Indy Ridge
Denver.
from your house?
2,500?
2,500.
Yeah.
We did 7. No, she's not here to chime in. We did 732 miles in a day. That was our longest 2-up ride, and that's my personal record as well. And then when we did that 13-day trip, I want to say we did like 2,500 miles, something like that.
Nice.
That was a nice pace ride. There were days where we hammered and then days where we just goofed around.
So, whenever we went out in July of 2020, it was like that. You know, we stayed somewhere new every 2 days. You know, so it's like we got to this one place and then we stayed there and we just rode however far we could, meeting back at the same place. You know, and then so we were gone for 6 days and it was, so we stayed in 3 different places, actually 4, but. That was pretty cool because you get to see a lot of stuff.
I think
Mine
that's
was
the
the-
key. I'm sorry.
And then also, like you said, it wasn't like you're grinding out a bunch of miles. It was enjoyable, and oh hey, if we've got time, we can do this, and that's what we did. It was nice.
Well, see, mine was, the son was playing baseball. So when the wife said, I know you've always wanted to do an iron butt, ride 1K in a day. So the first day when I left, my first day was 1,018 miles to get that ride 1K in a day, my first one. Then it was kind of, goof around in Idaho for a few days riding and then ride back. So in the first day I did 1,018 miles. And then the next, 5 days was, maybe a total of 1,500, including my ride home,
Nice.
which was a lot of fun. They're addicting. No, I can't wait to do the next one.
I think the 2 days in one place is the way to go, because I was giving Katie crap when we did our trip because we did this horseback ride. So we stayed in one town for 2 days because of the way the scheduling worked.
Harley wants a link.
Oh my God. Hang
Yeah.
on, fat boy. I got his email. I'll send it to him.
You got it?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think it's like sexy Hawaiian at Gmail, something like that. I'm not sure.
69.
Oh God, this is gonna not end well for anyone. Hold on.
Well, it's not going to end well for Harley because he's the designated passer outer, right?
You know what's really bad, and my wife complains about this all the time, is I have to sit here and think, wait, what's his real name? Because I don't.
Oh, dude, I'm like that with everybody. I'm, like salty is always salty to me. Like, I mean, that's a triple pun there, but I mean, like, in real life, what's up, salty?
It's because he's just so fucking salty.
True. Smitty, same thing. Yeah, I don't. There's a lot of people I don't know their real names, and like they'll tell me, and I just forget because I'm like, no, you're not Bry. You're Bry the biker. You're Bree the biker.
I'm Bree the biker.
Bree the biker.
You're the Vtwin podcast. I mean, you're or D Woods.
Yeah.
You know what though? I do call you by Denver because that's just a cool fucking name. That's a cool name. I'm like, man, my buddy Denver out in Oregon. He's got.
Hey, motherfucker! I'm in Washington.
Oregon, Washington. I know
He's in Seattle.
This dude right here, he's in Oregon.
Yeah, he's in Oregon. I'm in the
I was
other
looking at this. Calm down,
state north.
So, we're gonna have him on. Maybe we can I can do a live unboxing.
There you go. Do it up.
This is gonna work out great for everyone. Did you send him the link, Bree?
I can't find his email. I really can't. I'm looking. Hold on.
You sent it to me.
No, I sent it to the group chat, hoping that he could figure out how to get it forwarded to his phone.
Group chat.
You fucking sent the link to me, you bonehead.
I sent it to both. I sent it to the group chat.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. It's not my fault you have an Android.
Hey,
No, you don't actually. You have an iPhone. That's right.
See, that's what happens. The problem was actually the iPhone.
I can't. Where the hell is it? I know I have his email.
I sent it.
Bro, send it to him in Instagram.
Bro, I found it, bro. No, because he only wants it to his other email. It's going to your email now.
I sent it the only one I got. So, that's the Comcast one.
I mean, he doesn't even have a Harley Fatboy Jr. email. I mean, peasants.
Oh, Jesus, Brian. That's funny shit.
I can't work like this. I can't work under these conditions.
When do you work? You're riding all the time, Jason. Come on.
True that. Hey, and you know what? I went out on my own in 2000. What year was that? 2007. And worked 80, 100-hour weeks for shit ever. And yeah, so like it never changes. I thought it would. I had these great visions, right? Being an entrepreneur, and it's like all these things are going to change, and I'm like going to have all this stuff and people and stuff. And I just ended up doing more work. And it was like the more people we got, the more work I had to do. And I was like, this is not working like I thought it was going to work. So we had 20 people at one time doing drafting. And for what we do, that's kind of a lot. And so I was like, man, any minute I'm gonna turn the corner here, and I'm gonna be like a CEO on TV, right? It's just like that's what's in my stars, and it never came. And I just kept doing more work and fixing more problems. And I was like, I'm going to go ride my bike. So I'm doing that.
You ride your bike and buy gadgets.
Yeah.
Oh,
there he is.
Yeah, look at that.
Coming
You
live.
mother hunker, did you say peasant?
That was Bree. Bree said peasant.
Bree.
Bree standing at a tall 4'1". What's going on, boys?
Look, I'm pretty big for a midget.
Buddy?
Who we got with
Pretty
us?
big for a midget.
Who do we got with us today? Who is that?
This is Mia.
Hi,
You
Mia.
you guys got 15 minutes, man. I really want to jump on this, but I got to head to work. And you guys, I got to admit, man, it's been a crazy last few days. So I had to get a nap in before I go to work and get hammered. Physically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You doing another podcast or what?
Hey, but bro, that mic sounds fire, man.
Doesn't
Look
it?
at you, big boy.
I feel like a big boy. I feel like, I feel like I could be a professional at some point.
No, now I know why you feel like a tall midget, bro. Right there. That'll surely do it for you, guy.
Yes, sure, microphones. It's the microphone you've already heard.
Yeah. Jason,
That
what
is some
camera are
brilliant
you using, bro?
marketing, by the way.
Your camera's amazing, man.
Who? Me?
Yeah. What camera is that? What are you using for?
That would be the Canon M50 with the Sigma 36 millimeter lens, or 35, whatever it is.
I really like that, dude. I like how you guys. I think my boy Infamous Creep too uses that too, where it blurs out the background. I like that.
Like Bryce said earlier, that was the focal length. They call it the blurry background.
Actually, it's called the bokeh. It's a Chinese word for
man?
broken. Here, let's see if we can.
Hey, but
let's go.
how does my audio sound compared to Bryce? I'm not measuring anything.
Your audio is always great, man. Your audio, I love your audio. Honestly, you're the reason why we had to go get. When you come on, when you did one with Hollywood, I was like, man, this mic is fire. So that was cool.
I had to dim the light.
Yeah,
I
no, your
can't
audio
get the
sounds
aperture
good.
low enough.
His eyes just on a different. He's got the angle with the. Oh, look at you,
Right.
big boy with the beard with your Crash Ink wear, huh?
Bry, you don't have a remote for your lights, Bry?
Nice.
You
You
don't-
say you don't have a
As
remote.
a
Hey,
matter
send
of
me the
fact, sir, I don't.
Hey,
Oh.
Cesar, send me a link for whatever you're using, man. I need some better lighting up in here.
Yeah, I can do that. Let me
See,
just get the
Denver,
camera back to where it was.
Junior is committed to the process.
Oh,
This is just a standard GVM light. That
Real
works
quick,
great.
everybody shut the hell up. I know this is Denver's podcast, but here we go. Since we got Harley here live, I'm going to open up your mail.
Denver's a
man.
guest. Denver's a guest in his own podcast right now.
He's like, "Ooh, can I talk, guys?"
Yeah.
Cesar has
Never
the
shut
floor,
up till we
ladies
ask you
and
to talk.
You just keep this live stream going, all right? We'll tell you when you can. So, bro, I've had your mail forever, and it feels so thick.
That's what
She said, bro. Whoa, so this is kind of cool. I'm kind of glad that. Hold it up to the light here. Oh,
Right on, man. Glad you got
all
it,
kinds
man.
of stuff. Say, man.
You get a bunch of Anheuser-Busch stuff?
You're
Oh, I
gonna
got
get an
better.
asshole. I told you about you love those, man. My wife.
Is this a bottle opener?
Yeah, it's a bottom opener / weed magnet. So if you want to keep like maybe a flimsy piece of paper on your fridge down, it might
We'll
work.
put this on the fridge.
Yeah. Hey Denver, man, proud of you, bro. Glad you're doing this, man.
Hey,
And
thanks,
Brian,
man.
Brian, I love you, even though you're talking smack about me the whole time I wasn't on.
No,
Way
it
to get
wasn't.
me to come on, though. You know how to get it done, kid.
It's all about getting you on. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Come on, work with me.
You got no, you got that nice camera. You always got an angel looking over you, brother. Whenever you're riding,
Man, I
man.
appreciate you.
That's awesome.
Man, here I am. I was in this little bullshit battle with McStash about swag, and you're sending out wristbands and magnets, man. Damn. I gotta change my shit up.
When did this T-shirt exchange thing start? Did I miss something?
So the bracelet thing we my year past 9 years ago, at birth, and yeah, every year we do bracelets. On the 5th year we did shirts. I think we're gonna do something different this year coming up. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's
just
cool. I
wanna
didn't
share with
realize you
people
did.
that been like super supportive, man. It's been it's just a great way to honor her, man. So appreciate all that you guys do for the community and for each other, and so it's all about, man, just sharing with the people that help keep me sane and lift me up and lift others up and all that good stuff. So appreciate you guys.
Dude, if there's ever a need for a spokesperson, I'm nominating Harley Fat Boy every time.
I second that.
Oh, man.
You man,
I'll
bro,
third that
you,
boy.
You always come with that. You dude, it's like you're so genuine. I'm like, it just oozes out of you, man. It's awesome. I've been trying to figure out how to copy it, but I don't.
Yeah,
I'm working
I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Quite honestly, it's when I moved to the mainland to Cali in 2005, I was really in a bad place, and my wife and my little sister. Long story short, they pretty much saved my life, man. So I've always been a positive, person, and always about helping other people out, and just being, they call me Mr. Aloha for for that reason, just because I got a second chance at life, and I don't ever forget it, and yeah, man. Not to get all cheesy, but I've lost both my parents to cancer, and lost some really close friends. I almost lost a really great. She's my cousin, but she's one of my best friends. A month ago, she got COVID pneumonia and was laid up, and it was scary. And she lives here in Oregon, and a big reason why we moved up here too was just kind of be closer to family. But yeah, it's just stuff like that. Just kind of a great reminder that to stop being an asshole, and to love one another, man. Just support one another and lift each other up and all that good stuff. So. Yeah, man. I appreciate you, man. Setzer, Denver and Bri probably don't know, but I hit, Jason up way long time ago when I started this, and he was on the road. I think you were in Arizona at the time.
I was getting my bike back.
Yeah,
Man.
You're getting your bike back, and you're at a restaurant eating, man. And you took my call. We were on Messenger, and I'll never forget that, man. That really meant a lot to me, and it probably wasn't a big deal for you, but that's just the kind of stuff that you expect from great people, man. So I appreciate you doing that.
Man, anytime, dude. I was like, to be honest with you, I was pretty thrilled that I was able to give some advice that somebody was like wanting to hear,
Yeah.
That was cool. I was like,
Yeah.
oh man, that's badass. I'll take
And
that call every time.
for you to give the backstory. Yeah. When you gave the backstory to Setzer Pendants too, like that was pretty awesome too. So yeah, I really appreciate that.
That's the whole of this community. I mean, we're all here for each other, and there's all these little communities, whether hot rods, motorcycles, hunting, whatnot. The communities come together as a whole, and really support each other well. And the motorcycle community does have some tremendous support in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, it's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, Brian, what are you drinking, man? Vodka, straight from the bottle? Huh?
No, that's water.
Oh, is it?
He's
Not
telling
yet.
you it's water because he don't want to lose a sponsor.
Man,
You got to put that shit in the water bottle.
oh man, I freaking love it, man.
That reminds me.
Dude.
Have you noticed how good this audio quality sounds?
Hey, Brian,
feeling
you sound so good that I could tell how great you sounded when I was talking to Denver on the phone, and you guys were making out on the side when I called. For real. I'm glad you got that, man. I'm so stoked.
Oh
I
fuck!
think that's my cue to leave, man. Hey, but
no, but in serious, thank you for all your help with this, because
Yeah.
that was the one thing that I was so lacking was the audio quality.
Yeah. Hey, thanks a lot, Ann Heiser, for coming on. You're,
Oh.
great sport and a great guy.
Oh, I tell this guy one story that I went to my good friend. His son went to the Air Force, and we had a party for him. Or they had a party for him. I went over there. They got a keg of Bud Light. I haven't had Bud Light since I was probably a junior in high school. I tell him this
Which was
story.
last
Mr.
week.
Anhauser, this guy, man.
Oh shit!
I see a Bud Light hanging out in that beard of yours, big guy.
Nope. Buddy. Good
Hey.
shit, bro.
But seriously, mahalo, guys. I appreciate you guys. Have
We
a great
appreciate
weekend.
you, brother.
Yeah, and
Hey,
yeah,
thanks for
can't wait to
coming
be
on,
more
buddy.
of
It was a lot of fun.
Right on. Hey,
Appreciate it, man.
Bri, you're the man.
No, you the man.
Denver, get a mic, bro. Get a mic.
He's got one coming. Just slow down.
Yeah,
Not-
easy.
And not the mic you're talking about when you go to those bars over there in Washington. I'm talking about
Hey.
a real mic, like you know where I'm going.
I got the
When did he
sponsorship,
become a
buddy.
gear
Look,
now
snob?
you're-
Jesus.
All right,
Hey,
love you guys, man. Take care.
sponsorship's coming through, buddy.
All right, be
Easy.
good. Hello, guys.
He
All
goes
right,
and buys a
buddy.
mic so he
All
could be a professional guest, I guess. I don't know.
That's right.
Hey, thanks for
Heck
having me
yeah.
on your show. You know what else you need to change? You need a mic.
And see ya, I'm out. Oh shit.
Did you hear that, Brian?
What's
Did
that?
you hear him? He said, "My audio is always fire, always."
You know, audio's where it's at. I won't lie. It broke me to buy another mic because I just didn't want to do it. Well, you know that. We talk about this all the time. And then when I did, I was like, oh God, this sounds good. and then the worst part is it's like I needed the boom stand for the way I wanted it set up, and that became an issue. And then I got the mic. The mic showed up. It wasn't supposed to be till Tuesday. It showed up the next day. And I was like a giddy schoolgirl. I was like,
That's
who's
what
her?
happens when you pay for priority shipping.
Well, influencer status. I don't know. It could be a lot of things.
Influencer status. Holy Jesus.
Do you know what
I
it's
got
like
hip
having to?
waders, but they're in the other side of the garage. I mean, I could get them.
They made me buy one. It was terrible.
It was so weird. Like
I said,
do you know
don't
who
you
I
understand
am?
who I think I am? I mean, come on.
I'm Bri the Biker. Come on now.
I'm like, you haven't seen my episode with Joe Rogan? Oh, it's coming out. Don't worry. It's dropping soon.
Yeah,
We're trying to debate on
2025.
whose channel is going to drop on. That's all. That's all.
Yeah, I was like, Joe, baby, come on. Like, you come on the channel. It'll be fun. I'd love to have that. Can you imagine just dropping a podcast Beyond the Rider with Joe Rogan? I didn't know Rogan wrote. Does it matter?
Yeah.
Got like 50,000
in all
subs
fairness,
after that.
we could be talking about riding the magic mushroom. I mean,
Yeah.
Hey, but at least me and Rogan have something common. We're both bow hunters. We shoot Hoyt. I mean, come on. Maybe I got a chance.
Okay.
you should have Hoyt.
That's right.
That's yours. That's you got yours. Hoyt. So I haven't been bow hunting in a while, but I had a Hoyt also.
I got to step off for a second. Right back.
Right.
Is it because of the bow hunting thing?
I'm a vegan. I just have to use the men's
Are you
room.
part of PETA?
No, what?
You're about to get.
All I want to
shut
say
down,
right
Denver.
here is Carol Baskin killed her husband. I'll leave you with that. I'll be back.
Joe, Epstein didn't hang himself. That's all I'm saying.
That's right. No, yeah, I shoot a Hoyt, and it's just one of the. I got a screaming deal on it, and I couldn't say no to. And
So
anymore, I mean, shoot, the equipment is so. I think it comes down to what do you want to pay for? What name do you want to shoot on your shit? Really?
yeah. So I mean, especially now, there's so much technology, right? I mean, like,
Yeah.
I got my first compound bow was shit. I don't even know the name brand. I know they don't make it anymore, but I went to go get it restrung, and they're like, "You could buy a whole new bow for what we're going to charge you to string this bastard up." I'm like, "Oh, I guess it's that time." So my thing is like, anytime I get into something new, I always go all in. It's like, I got into hunting, and then I got into bow hunting, and then fishing, and then it's like I've got boxes and boxes of lures, and then hell, I got into making signs, and then I got $200,000 worth of equipment. Yeah, I just, I don't know. That's just how I roll. Why are you laughing at me?
It's all in or nothing.
Yeah, I'm like, well, especially with equipment, right? So like, I will fail at a lot of things, but it is not going to be quality ever. That's just how I am. I'm like, if the biggest so what was funny is that my dealer, the guy that was selling me all my printing equipment, he was like, "How long have you been in this business?" I was like, "I don't know, 15, 20 days." He's like, like the biggest shop in San Antonio, they've got this equipment budgeted for next year. I was like, sweet. So when can I have it? So I'm not going to be held back by a limitation on products. You know what I mean? So like bow hunting, I don't know shit about it. When I got started, I was like, I'm going to get the nicest shit. And I know that whatever problems I might run into, it's not going to be because of the equipment. You know what I mean? That's just how I roll with everything, like camera gear. This guy.
What the fuck? Oh, Jesus.
Who's your sponsor now? What is that?
This
say?
whole thing? This is
Oh, fuck.
it was too easy.
Oh.
Are you wearing a different hat? You're wearing a different hat too? You got
Oh, Technonics, look.
You will not bow down to corporate sponsorship, It's all about Bri.
Oh man. So anyway, yeah, like I said, equipment. We got to have it.
You have to think to yourself,
Self.
how good do I want to be? You have to think about the quality of your branding and then just make it rain.
The Vtwin LIfe podcast.
Yes, the
What does that
Vtwin LIfe
mean to
podcast.
you?
Yes, I mean, here's the thing. Is the Vtwin Live podcast a 720p podcast or is this going to be in 4K? That's all I'm asking.
Wow.
I mean,
Denver's in his head. Denver's like, of all the people that I wanted to have on my first live stream, I got these two knuckleheads.
you know, I'm getting paid back on Wednesday in space. I know I'm getting paid back for this.
Yeah,
I'm just
all I can
saying.
think about is that little mouse click says "Bride the biker." Remove. Tempting.
I mean, if it happens, it happens. You know what I mean? So let me adjust my hat real quick.
And there's no logo in that one. Oh,
Yeah.
we're out of that time frame. I got you.
Yeah.
It's 30 minutes of sponsor. The dude's a walking NASCAR advertisement.
He is. He needs to wear a coat so we know who he belongs to.
Now, has anyone ever listened to the V-Twin podcast when there's a 5-minute ad read in the beginning, Mr. I need a sponsor? I need a sponsor. I don't have a sponsor. That's what everyone thinks.
Listen, it's like 2 minutes.
You need
4
more
minutes.
sponsors? Is that what you-
No, I said I need a sponsor.
Hey, 2 minutes of time. Okay, I can't help it that people appreciate what we're putting out over here. Okay.
I will say this, and I mean this in all sincerity. Your podcast is one of the most underrated podcasts available. Like, it really is. Your podcast is fantastic.
You think his podcast is underrated?
It's underrated. That's what I said. What?
Underrated, huh? Where are you getting this metric? What makes you think it's underrated?
I'm saying that it should be bigger than it is. I want to see more sponsorship.
Not
I'm
big.
saying it's a great podcast.
He's got a sponsorship. Actually,
But if
you
we
listen
get
to
it,
the podcast, should
Oh,
shit.
but same.
that's right.
I
You know
love
what?
I love what
in
you're doing, and
actuality-
I'm just saying I think I want to see this take off. I want to see this big thing.
You know what? But
When Rogan talks to me about knowing you, I want to be able to say, Denver, we go back.
that's right.
To the beginning.
I'm an OG.
I was his first YouTube guest.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. Hey, there is a door that can open for you boys, and maybe give it 15 years, okay?
When I'm on my trike and I'm on Rogan.
Yes, exactly.
Joe, back when we had Shure microphones, in my day, we had this thing called a podcast. Oh.
You know what? I got to say, and you know what? I'll say it a lot. And tonight comes a show, everything comes back around. The best thing is the friendship that I've made from every person. And you two guys are a prime example. We talk frequently, whether it's text messages and phone calls. That is the biggest reward of the whole podcast that I've done, is the friendship that I've had with not just you guys, everybody I've had on. And to me, that is the biggest reward. Sponsorships, hey, we can all dream of that. But when you can build a friendship with somebody through an hour-and-a-half podcast because you took the time prior to have, I like to have a couple conversations beforehand, 2 or 3 phone calls. I think it helps things go smoother, but you end up taking time after that podcast. You keep in touch and you build a friendship to somebody you can reach out to, whether you want to throw an idea out of you're having a rough day. It's like, hey, you know what? I just want to vent. And knowing
Or
that
having a
you
good
have
day.
somebody on the other end of that phone that is going to be there for you, there's no bigger reward of doing anything than that in itself. And to you both, you
100%.
guys, I say thank you.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, I'm beyond blown away that this is actually a real thing. Meeting strangers on the internet and becoming friends, that's blows my mind. you know. And like I said, I was telling Vicky earlier, I was telling Vroom Vroom earlier, you know, Denver was the first. He's the first guy that, you know, that I kind of like. I'm pretty closed off, believe it or not. You know, I don't, you know, put myself out there. I guess at least I didn't, you know. So yeah, I mean, Denver, dude, you're the first cat I kind of opened up to, and you know, I did your podcast, and I was like, well, that wasn't so bad, you know. I was like, oh, cool, you know, and then the relationship that came after that was just something that I had no idea was a thing, you know. I'm like, I wonder if this goes on, like, I wonder if, you know, Rogan and his guests talk on a daily basis, like, you know, like we do, you know. It's kind of cool.
You got a point. And I know for me, I value that friendship. It's awesome. I know, like, you know, fuck. Honestly, you know, Jason, what do we talk every, 2 to 3 weeks? At least a phone call, text messages beforehand. I know Brian and I talk frequently and message back and forth because, like, you got the technical question. Hey, who better to run by than Brian? Because, you know, he's gone down that rabbit hole more than anybody. But, you know, you're damn near pretty right there too, Jason. You know, I've seen pictures of, you know, your gadgets and all that shit you bought. It's like, Jesus Christ, you know. There's another guy. You got a technical question? Hey, who do you go to? Such Appendix? Brian the Biker? Well, fuck, I don't know. Pretty equal.
Depends on who answers first.
You got a point. Went to voicemail. Try the next one.
Yeah, no, man. I'm a big fan of the process. I like shit that works. And what's ironic is most of the shit that I hodgepodge together is because what I specifically need is not out there, you know. So I'm like, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna take that, make it work.
I got a beer. Hold on. You guys talk. I need a beer.
Talk, Bree.
The thing that I find truly inspiring about the stuff that you're doing, Jason, and I mean this sincerely, I know we joke around, but you've become a student of the game and you work at it. And I appreciate the madness because, you know, I'll sit there and like, I'm in the music store the other day and I was like, I need a mic stand. And the guy's like, what kind of stand? I'm like, a thing, you know, with the other thing, because I don't speak this language. And then all of a sudden I'm like, a boom mic. He's like, oh, desk boom. Oh, now I got you. And I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I think it's really great because there's just so many creators out there and they're great creators. I'm not knocking them.
No, I'm with you. I know
they put stuff out at you know, at whatever level. And you know, I mean, I sit here and joke around, and we've talked about this. There's so many videos I've put out. I would argue most of them, and I'm like, that's just crap. And then you know, people are like, oh my god, this is fantastic. I'm like, are you drunk? But
dude, Big Smitty is always giving me props on the quality, and I'm just like, are you sure you're watching my shit, dude? I'm like, man, and then I feel like bad when it comes time to put up the next video. I'm like, shit, man, he pumped me up so much. I'm like, I don't know if this is, man, are you sure you're watching my stuff? You know? Yeah,
Big Smitty's awesome.
Yeah, he is. But yeah, you know, like I've definitely. What's really interesting for me, taken away from all this, is, you know, the like you say, the student of the game. You know, I'm not much of a, I don't know, like talking head type. You know, well, I don't even know about that. Just the vlogging thing is tough. It's just not who I am. You know, but I do like the whole process of making videos, making quality videos. Doing cool shit, you know. So it's interesting. It's just it's so weird that I came into this the way that I did. I was taking pictures today at this rally or this bike show that we were at, and I was really getting into the photography part of it, like trying to get a good shot. I was like, oh, this one's badass. I got this dude's sweet bike, and it says "fuck your carburetor" on it. It is like in the background, there's the you know, Old Glory is way off in the distance, and it's fully extended. I was like, oh, this shot is money. I'm going to edit it up 20 different ways and post it once a week, you know? And I'm like, I've never been into photography because of all the moving parts. And I'm like, here I am, you know?
Which is funny because I went from a professional photography background to video, and video to this day, you're going to laugh your ass off. But I was like arguing about exposures and like trying to figure out my exposures in histograms. And then I got an 18% gray card, and I'm like, oh, I got to Google this and make sure how to use this. And they're like, oh, you put the camera up to it and you make sure the meter's on 0. And I'm like, wow, I really over-engineered that thought. I'm thinking like, oh, I need a drone because I need a drone to make this work. It's like, and it's sad because I think that I know that, I don't enjoy it at some level because I'm so lost in the nuance of stupid stuff.
Yeah, the stuff that doesn't matter.
Anybody
but you and me.
I say it kidding around, but I mean it seriously. I'm putting out this video Monday that means a lot to me, and because of the engagement that the arrangement that I was able to do, and the whole time I'm like, why is my hoodie so wrinkled? My hoodie's wrinkled. I'm like doing this epic video that I'm so excited about. I'm like, my hoodie's wrinkled. Nobody's going to notice that. I guarantee you, other than like, a few people, but it's like,
they are now.
Well, yeah, and I don't care. You know what I mean? It's very easy in the creative process to get sucked to look at the suck rather than look at the, what it brings, I guess. So that's a little bit of a soapbox.
But that comes in with anything. It's like, I can, for me, I have a passion of woodworking.
Oh,
like
and you do killer stuff, dude.
A table, a bench, a frame. And it's like, I can see an imperfection to me that is going to just annoy the shit out of me where I got this tiny gap on an angle cut. And I can show other people like, dude, this is amazing. I'm like, yeah, but look at this little piece. And I think that comes with anybody. When you're making something, whether it's a video, for me, I'll bring in woodworking. You're going to find the imperfections of what you're doing. And it's gonna pick at you, but Joe Blow in the street, they're not gonna see it. They're not gonna notice that part. But when it's something that you have passion about, you're gonna find those imperfections and you're gonna find those little flaws, and it's gonna eat at you. But 99% of the public isn't gonna see it.
Yeah, I guess it's just hard because as a creator, sometimes it's really hard to sit back and go, yeah, that's like That's what I want to do. He's snickering. What's he snickering at? What are you doing? He's causing trouble is what he's doing.
He's got a thought brewing.
So I agree with everything that was said, but
you need to got a drone to get the best footage.
Oh man. So I try I can count like 3 times in my entire life where I try to subscribe to the that's good enough or that will work or stop over analyzing, And one of those times was with this video process, and I uploaded this video and I was like, okay, I'm gonna let this one little thing slide, I'm just not gonna bring it up. And it was the time me and Salty we were out and doing the Twisted Sisters, and I was experimenting with doing the intro, the character intro, right? So it's like it pauses on me, and then it flashes the name, and then it goes behind me, and it does all this cool shit, And then so Salty's, we're riding next to each other, and then it pauses with the music, and then the next beat he gets twice as large, and then it goes back down and it carries on. So I was like, I put in a ton of, like new shit, in my toolbox. I was like, I'm going to do this and we're going to have sprinkles and it's going to be awesome. And so I was like, this little thing bothered the shit out of me, but I'm just going to keep it to myself. Posted the video. It's been out, it'd been out for a couple weeks or whatever. And then my son text messages me and he says, Dad, you know that part where you take Salty on his bike and you blow him up twice as big and it goes back down with the music? I said, yeah. What do you think? And he goes, cool effect. He says, but that part in his arm doesn't match the background whenever you blow him up. When you masked him, you just masked the whole. You just masked salty as one big circle. You didn't cut out that center part. So, you turned everything else black and white. And then so whenever I said, son, don't ever watch any of my videos again. I was growing as a person. I was like, I'm going to let this go. I'm going to be okay with this little flaw in my process here. And then I almost had to, what do they call that when you don't have a son anymore? You just
You shunned him.
what is that? You disown. Yeah, I almost disowned my son over this, trying to grow as a person. So yeah. So circle back around what you were saying. Yes, the little small nuances. Most nobody will notice, but there is going to be that asshole. Sometimes
I just had one of those moments where I read my son's comment for the third, fourth, fifth time, whatever it is. You see, hey, don't forget when you ran out of gas, D Woods, and I'm thinking he's talking about my ass. I get up early and I go to bed early every night. Well, no, what he's talking about is we took one trip to Idaho. I'm looking, I'm planning gas stops over Google Maps. So we're on the far east side of Oregon. I had a planned gas stop for the Chevron station, middle of fucking BFE, aka bumfuck Egypt, nowhere. We're going to stop here for gas. I pull into the Chevron station on Google Maps, and the son of a bitch is under construction. It's not even built yet.
Damn it.
My gas light's on. I'm like, well, fuck, I guess, let's try to hit Ontario, Oregon. It's 15 miles away, maybe. I make it 2 miles down the interstate, and all of a sudden, pop, 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 I'm fucking out of gas. Wife and son are, both boys are behind us, me in the truck. I'm like, hey, you guys go get a gas can. I'm just going to sit here on the side of the goddamn highway.
Think about life.
There. Yeah. They run to the gas station, $40 for a fucking gas can for gas. They come back, and it's like, we go to put gas in the bike, and somebody had obviously bought this gas can, took it back because the spout was broken. One of those new safety little, stick it in. It's going to open up the levers, all the safety bullshit. And, where the wife turned was like a quarter mile away from where I'm out of gas. And this little U-turn between the two lanes on the interstate. So we get a 2-liter bottle that my son had. We cut a hole in the bottom, basically cut the bottom off, make a funnel. Luckily, they had a towel, so we're laying a towel over the freaking gas tank, dumping gas in it. It's like, hey, you know what? That's good enough. We can make it to Ontario. We'll pull in. We'll get gas there. So we get back to Ontario, and they're like, we're going to return the gas can. I'm not paying $40 for a broken gas can. I'm like, fucking, I agree. He goes, it's probably got like a gallon of gas left in it. He goes inside to the Love's truck stop. It's like, hey, this gas can's broke. We just bought an hour ago. He's like, it still has gas in it. He's like, yeah, I know. Your spout's broken. We can't get it out. They look at him. Well, just take the lid off and go outside and dump it on the ground. And then come in and we'll give you your money back. Fucking serious? So he goes outside by the gas pump, dumps it on the ground. They give him the money back for the gas cans. Like, we fill up gas as we had 20 miles to go to where, my brother-in-law's place. And it's like, dude, this is fucking stupid, but, whatever. You guys sell a product that's fucking broken. And I just laugh when they wouldn't even take the gas can back. They asked him to go outside and dump the gas on the ground.
We can't take this back. It's got gas in it.
Yeah.
Go dump it out. Dump it out in the parking lot.
Just take the whole spout off and, just dump it on the ground. We'll give you your money back.
I don't mean to bounce on you guys early, but I do have to go.
Just like that.
That sits Benzie on it. Yeah, I got to wrap this up in a few minutes.
Actually, you know what, dude? We've been almost 2 hours, man. Thank you, both you guys, for coming on tonight, dude. It's been a lot of fun.
Hey, man, I'm glad to have popped your YouTube cherry.
And we get to hang out Wednesday.
Hey, bro, thanks, man. That's right, Wednesday.
Is that
so, Bri, Jason, hey, dude, guys, thank you very much for
thank you.
Super short notice coming on and wanting to be part of this experience.
Man,
thank you so much.
Just be sure to check out the links below.
Yeah. Check out all the sponsorship info, guys. Bri the Biker. His list is huge. Cannon, Indy Ridge, Harley, everybody. He's there.
All right, guys. We'll see you Wednesday.
See you guys. Thank you so much, Denver. I
Hey.
appreciate it.
Hey, thank you guys very much, man. We'll catch you guys later.
See ya.
Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next one.